Hi everyone, I hope you have slept well last night. So we have all made it through day one and welcome to day two, Sit With Me. For those of you who are watching this video for the first time, this is a 30-day video series that I have decided to produce to help all of us hang in there to go through the next 30 days of the circuit breaker stay home exercise, going through it with bliss. And today we are going to talk about the intention of staying calm. Now this is dealing with the panic that we are all feeling. Now panic is an emotion where it is triggered when you feel things are beyond your control, when you feel you are very powerless, when you feel there is not enough, or you're worried that something bad is going to happen, such as falling sick, losing a job. So once we start having all those worries and negative thoughts in our system, it will actually trigger a lot of negative energy within us, and it will affect the entire inner body, all our organs, our cells, our frequencies, and then put all of us into a panic mode. So today I'm going to share with you a practical tip in meditation called the triple burner smoothie, and this is a meridian tracing method. Alright, so if you are able to find a comfortable seat right now and join me. So meridian paths are basically pathway where the energy flows within our body. For those of you who have visited TCM or acupressure, you will be quite familiar with this idea from Chinese medicine. And so when we are feeling panic and all sorts of negative emotions, a lot of the energy actually emotional triggered energy are actually centered around the trunk of our body, right? So the area where our heart and lungs are, the area where our stomach, our gallbladder are, our small intestine, kidney, liver. So when we have all these imbalanced energy, it's going to affect all the operations and functionality of our organs. So it is so important to pull ourselves out of all these negative emotions, especially panic, which is what we want to talk about today, and stay calm. So whenever you go into a panic mode, we want to pull ourselves back to stay calm so that we can protect and restore the balance of the energy flow, and protect all the organs that are functioning so hard to keep us well, keep us healthy. Triple burner meridian tracing is actually the energy paths that affects our upper, middle, and lower burner, and as related to all the organs that I mentioned earlier on. So this meridian path actually starts from the forefinger and then goes all the way out of the back of the hand to the shoulder to the face, and then branches out to many different paths. But today for triple burner meridian smoothie, I'm going to show you one path that is able to quite instantly sedate your panic emotion and let you feel totally settled once you finish tracing that path. Of course, you might want to do it multiple times until you feel more and more relaxed and calmer. Okay, so if you're ready, well, this meridian path actually starts from the corner of our eyebrows. Okay, so on top of the corner of our eyes. So this is the first starting point, and then we will travel all the way back to the meridian points behind our ear. So just make sure that your fingers are behind the ears. Okay, down the neckline, and then to our shoulder. Okay, yeah? So it's going to stop here, the center of our shoulder, and then it's going to come all the way to the center of our chest. All right, so when we say meridian path tracing, we often make use of our fingers to trace the paths of this meridian. And the reason being because our fingers are actually magnetic field. Believe it or not, or if you are not aware of this, okay, we are a walking energy, we are a walking magnetic field. That's why we talk about law of attraction and positive energy attract positive energy, etc. Because our whole body consists of magnetic energy field, and the strongest and most sensitive parts are actually our fingers. So when we are tracing our meridian paths this way, we are actually using the magnetic field to unblock the path, to allow our chi, our energy to flow again, in order to let us to restore balance and to let us function properly again. All right, so how do we do this meridian tracing is that we need to do on both sides, okay? And usually I prefer to use 2 fingers because the pressure is just nice. So it's not just stroking, all right? You actually have to put a bit of pressure to press in as you are tracing the path. So I'm going to demonstrate one time. You can watch me. So we're going to start from the starting point, which is the tip of the eyebrow, slightly above the corner of the eyes. So we're going to start from here. We take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we start traveling. Okay, our 2 fingers start traveling across the pathway, so to the back of the neck, and then we hold. We take a pause in the middle of our both shoulders. Okay, actually you can feel your shoulder bones when you are holding here. And then we're going to take another deep breath in, and then come to the front of our chest and stop it there. Okay, so this is one way. The other way that I actually prefer is that when we are pulling our fingers down to the chest, I actually like to open up my palms and do that instead. And when I arrive at the center of my chest, I can actually use the energy in my palms to calm my heart down. Okay, every time I do this triple burner meridian tracing, my hair will stand. I don't know why, but I can feel that, wow, instantaneously my panic mode, my anxiety, all these chaotic frequencies just suddenly settle down peacefully. And I usually do a couple of times. So do note that for meridian paths, there's actually it's a two-way traffic. So this flow, this direction that we are doing is called sedation, right? Sedating and keeping you calm. But if you're going to travel the other way around, so starting from the chest all the way to the eyes, this will actually boost your energy and raise your vibrational level. Okay, so depending on what you are trying to achieve, you can use different directions to create that energy flow. And because today we are talking about staying calm, okay, so we are doing the sedating mode. And again, whenever panic arises, just sit down, take a seat, and then do this triple burner meridian tracing to calm yourself down. So I hope you enjoy today's sit with me little session. If you find this daily video beneficial and useful to you, and if there's someone else that you think might benefit from these little tips, please share. And right now for the 30 days my studio is temporarily closed, but we are all adapting to this new virtual era. So if you still want to continue on your meditation practice, or even have a emotion therapy session, feel free to private message me, because I am still conducting and offering these services via online, so over Skype or over Zoom. I have been doing this yesterday as well for my clients. So if you do need any help in your meditation or emotion management, feel free to contact me, alright? So take good care for now. I'll see you tomorrow again.